Good evening. It's Wednesday. Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm just waiting for a couple seconds to see who's going to join, and then we'll get started for tonight. Somebody's already on with me. And let's see. Comment and say hello, please. How are you? All right, so a couple housekeeping things. How are you? A couple housekeeping things. November 4th, we are doing a wine tasting. I've sold 3 tickets so far. Yes, I still need to pick up the actual physical tickets, but I've sold 3 tickets so far, and a whole table is 8. So if you'd like to get in on the wine tasting gala at the Boys and Girls Club, November 4th, I believe it's at 6 p.m. Hi Linda. Good luck on still getting that binding done. So if you'd like to join me at the gala, please let me know. If we sell a whole table, then there will be a discount for everybody because it's $35 a piece or $240 for the whole table. So, and it would be fun to have a whole table, don't you think? So that's coming up. Let's see what else. The Stamp-A-Stack I just finished tonight, so be looking for invites, pictures, and all that kind of stuff. Probably first thing in the morning. I'm thinking probably not tonight. I gotta eat dinner and sleep at some point. So, hi Lise, how are you? Linda, you're always traveling, girl. So anyways, so that's what we're doing. I'm not going to give you a sneak peek of the cards because I'll have everything out, like I said, in the morning early. And let's see, what else? Oh, so see this gorgeous box? Do you see it? Hopefully soon. I'm waiting for it to pop up. Anyways, so this is what the Paper Pumpkin came in this month. If you like the kit, next month is coordinating with this. So if you like this kit, if you subscribe for next month before the 10th, after October 23rd, a lot of dates, I know. But if you want more details, just let me know. After October 23rd, you can actually buy this kit, the full kit, not the refill. So, kind of cool. But I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something coming up that will be available as of November 1st. So, this is my storage box. Not for my Paper Pumpkin, but instead for some new Stampin' Blends. Stampin' Blends, if anybody remembers the flop we had a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago now, of the Blendabilities, which were alcohol markers. They've been completely redesigned, different company, you know, that is supplying them and everything else, but these are the Stampin' Blends. So you will be seeing some samples with these, and I will be ordering brochures either tonight or in the morning, depending on how things go, just dinner-wise in their family life. So I just want to let you know that as of November 1st, you can order those. And there's a couple more that have joined me. Say hello, please. So anyways, so Stampin' Blends are going to be available as of November 1st. We'll be doing some classes and projects with those. I just got them, so I still have practice to do, we'll just say. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Let me get this closed. So Paper Pumpkin, it's a magic box that sometimes has more magic than you think, huh? So, alrighty, so tonight, since we've talked about the wine gala, we've talked about Paper Pumpkin, we've talked about the kit being available after October 23rd if you like it and subscribe to the next month. We've talked about the Stampin' Blends. The buy 3 get 1 free is still available until October 31st. I will be asking on the weekly highlights, which should be out tomorrow, if you want to do a paper share or ribbon share or anything like that. There's a lot going on, right? But I want to make sure you guys are hooked up and have what you need so to be successful for your crafting season. So let's see, without anything else, I think we're going to get actually onto this project, go figure. And it's a shaker card and really, really pretty. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, I actually like the projects. Usually I do a couple and then search for an alternate. And this time, I don't know if I will. So just a heads up. So this is the actual card with envelope. So very pretty, very plaid, which goes perfectly for my Piper. So we might be doing some thank yous in here instead. You know I had to change it at some point, right? Okay. So let's put this to the side. And the little anchor and the two-sided glue dots come in the pack. Now, obviously, I'm going to use the bigger stuff just because I have it, but that's what comes. So we've got some shaker circles and adhesive strips. I've already got some fast fuse because I don't necessarily care for those two-sided glue dots, and thankfully I have other stuff. I've also put in some mini dimensionals just for this one, and then this is the stamp set that comes with it. I've got my block. Now if you subscribe, the first kit, ooh, I got some ink on that. The first kit comes with your block. So you want to make sure to keep your acrylic block because you're not going to get another one of those. Everything else you'll be fine. So, alright, so Cherry Cobbler is the color for the evening. These are the full instructions with the samples printed and with full supplies and how to assemble and clean and, you know, full instructions basically. So basically what we're going to do is stamp, and then we're going to go down to step 2. Now normally you would read it this way, but for some reason it's step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just make sure you kind of pay attention to that when you've got your instruction sheets. So we're going to stamp the banners. We are going to put the window sheet on. We're going to put the circles on. We're going to sprinkle some sequins that'll end up in the vacuum probably. And we will put some more strips on. We will do some more words and call it a night. And then I will grab some dinner. So, alrighty, so that is what we're doing. Now with it came another size of this, but we're not doing that tonight. So I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with these circles yet. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. So we've got our backing. We've got our window sheet that goes down in here. We've got our stuff that we're going to stamp on. We've got our envelope, which I'm going to put to the side so I don't mess it up, as well as the base. And put the gold up here. Trying to get everything kind of cleared away. Alright, so I'm going to take some fast fuse to this first. Remember to do your check marks if you're using fast fuse. And I'm just going to, you also want to make sure you do your check marks in opposite directions so that way it doesn't slide off the thing. So I'm putting my window sheet on the back of the card so that way no sequins falls out. You want to make sure to get it sealing the hole, otherwise guess what? So alrighty, so let's see here. So the other card I did, I have a joyful Christmas and New Year and glad tidings of joy. So if it's all right with you, hey Serena, how are you? Good to see you. So I am thinking I'm going to do the other one, which is happiest of holidays to you. If I can peel it off. I love new stamps, don't you? So happiest of holidays to you. And then I am thinking we did glad tidings, so we're going to do season's greetings. And I'm just gonna put that to the side. Okay, so we're gonna open up our stamp case here. So Serena, you joined us a tiny bit behind, so I know you can, you know, come back and everything, but I want to let you know, if you like this kit, if you subscribe for next month, you can order this after October 23rd, okay? The full kit, not just a refill, which means the stamps will come with it. All right, so, and me, here's a little tip for you. Minus the sequins jumping all over. If you stamp off onto your scratch paper, your cleaning pad won't get as saturated, which translates to you won't have to get up as fast. So you might want to do that. So just a heads up, that would be why my background always looks like an absolute disaster. But I can go about 2 days without having to clean my pad, unless it's a cobbler day. And then it's about a day and a half. All right, so season's greetings. I don't know if you guys remember the tip, but when you have the acrylics or the photopolymer, you want to make sure your blocks are big enough so you can see the corners of the stamp. Otherwise, you might be seeing the corner or the side of the block and not get a true idea of where the stamp is, okay? So you want to make sure to do that. Okay, so we've got that and that. And there's other doodads and snowflakes and all kinds of little things, but this is what we're doing so far, okay? So I'm gonna close this up because I have a habit of putting my finger in that no matter how close or how far it gets. So we're gonna take our base and we're gonna fold it. You can take the edge of your scissor handle and crease it. You can take a bone folder, or you can just take your fingers, which is often what I do. Okay, so I've got my ornament pine kind of thing, and I am grabbing my circles here, my shaker frame circles, and I want to take the smallest one. They've given us all different sizes because there's different fronts in the kit, so you want to make sure that you get the correct size circle, because if you don't, guess what? And I did not like how that came off. You want to try to keep that second side on so that way your sequins doesn't stick when you drop it in. But, oh well. Some days you're luckier than others, right? Alright, so I've got my circles here. And we want to fill this. Oh, one other tip for you. Because we're out in the desert and we have a lot of static, you might want to grab an embossing buddy or a used dryer sheet and take out and just rub it along that window sheet, and so you can take out some of the static, so that way none of your sequins stick to the window, as you'll see in just a minute here. Alright, so happiest of holidays, you want to make sure to stamp it in the middle because you are going to line this up over the hole and press a tiny bit and see, there we go. Very cool, right? But see how there's a little bit of static and a little bit of stick, shall we say? So that's something you want to take into consideration depending on how much static you have in your air. So just a embossing buddy or a used dryer sheet works just the same. Alright, so I'm grabbing my adhesive strips and just laying them down here so we can glue this card to the base. And alright, 1 second here. Try to get that strip to go back down. You want to make sure to put 2 here, because if you only put 1, you're going to have this nice, like, almost button to push, which is awesome, but not quite the technique we are looking for tonight. So you want to make sure to kind of fill the holes so you don't have anything concave, okay? You don't want to put any on this because obviously then it wouldn't be even and you'd have a really weird shape, okay? So you want to line it up best you can, okay? And I'm going to put my gold and my Season's Greetings in the middle here. Now you're probably wondering, where do those mini dimensionals come in, right? Okay, so here's where they come in. Now you get a zillion of these on the sheet, so they last quite some time. All right, so we have got a couple of these going on. All right. Does anybody have any great ideas for dinner? I'm doing leftovers tonight, and I'm just not thrilled. I never am, though, when it's leftover night, so. Or as Joel says, sometimes trash night, you know, because it's the night before trash goes out. You just eat what's in the fridge. So there's your Season's Greetings. There's my card. There's my envelope. And I am thinking I should probably stamp on this envelope. What do you think? I think it's a little plain for me. So I think we're going to do some snowflakes. Okay? And maybe some Season's Greetings. Don't like plain stuff if you haven't figured it out. Alright. These nice new stamps that fit really, really well. Okay, so we're going to open this cherry cobbler back up. Okay, make sure we ink it all. Alright, we should be good, in theory. As long as we don't rock that stamp. We're not going to get ink anywhere. It didn't ink perfectly, but such is life in the big city, shall we say, huh? Alright, stamp off a little bit, and I don't exactly know what that crown thing is for, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to do some groupings of some snowflakes on the front here. Just because it needs it, don't you think? Alright, that looks way too uniform for me. So we're going to single these guys out. If you do double back on your stamps, make sure you don't put them right in a row, so that way you can still see. Okay, so let's see here, and I should have left that in just in a border, huh? But oh well, too late now. That's what I'm thinking, though. With photopolymer, you want to make sure to ink every single time. They don't hold the ink like the regular rubber does. So you want to make sure that you don't try to do stamping off with it. I just put my finger in the ink, so we're going to have to hold my finger up a little bit. Pinky's out, ladies, right? So, alright, so let's flip this around. And I'm thinking an address label can go up there. Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to do all the way to the top. So don't be scared to create borders and do all kinds of things. Hi, Lise. How are you? I have both Lises on. How are you guys? So, alrighty. So that's what I am thinking for my envelope that is so cute with my card. And let's find this other one. This one. And, ooh, got connected in there. Hold on. Alright, so there's my cards. If you want to go to the wine tasting, please let me know. And if you want a paper pumpkin kit, please let me know. If you have any questions about any Christmas cards, for instance, oh, I just stamped my table. So if you want to do any Christmas cards and it's not coming up in a class and you're wishing you could do something else, please let me know. I can plan for you on a Monday night for a drop-in time, either 11:30 to 1:30 or from 6 to 8. We do have a couple of weeks left, but it's coming. So please don't wait till the last minute. I like to sleep as well as I'm pretty sure you do also. So anyways, so thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope you had fun with these new shaker cards that we got this week, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, as always, check out the blog, stampingwithjohnny.wordpress.com. Thanks and have a great night. Bye-bye.